to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Missouri Tigers offense will be the first up today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kurt. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoffs, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second name, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Trying to run it. It's Dickens. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill court.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught over the middle. It's Dickens. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage.
Touchdown, Missouri, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
The shotgun handoff here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Back to throw. It's Cole. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Duke. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Here's the second down play. They'll run it here. Breaking free at midfield. Who's in the clear? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Alabama, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or dunking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Scanning the field. It's man. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. A quick throw to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. Making people miss. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it on a crossing route. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's man. The receiver makes the catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Dickens. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need. points. Crucial conversion right now. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the completion made. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Duke. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the 1st quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Cole. Running back has it on a screen now. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for a gap. It's Dickens. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Duke. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Cole. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's a shotgun run call. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Grab down the middle. It's Duke. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Handoff here from the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with his touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Looking downfield. It's man. Pressure is coming. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. And he drops back in the gun. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Convert with a sneak. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To throw, it's Cole. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The receiver grabs it. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That completion makes it second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Duke. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And the quarterback will just clock the football. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown! This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's man. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play. The timeout is called. Talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find some room. It's Finley. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Off the play fake on first down. Well, they got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Bringing it out. It's Penn. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Dropping back, it's Cole. The sure hands, it's Duke. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Missouri, 21.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Here comes a handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Zero running route, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back, it's Cole, looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the...
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. To the air, it's Cole. There's a screen pass to the running back. It's room to the 30. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Ball handed off, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Ran by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the outbound. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
To throw, it's man. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking right, this one caught. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Duke. Puts into space at the 50. Now here he goes. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Quick spin on the run. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Cole. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown tie. They jump on top here in the 4th.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Dickens. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. To throw, it's Man. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Mizzou. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they look to the right. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear at the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Automatic in the PAT. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Quarterback making adjustments now with the defense is showing. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Missouri. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch-and-catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? To the air, it's Cole. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw, almost his second interception today. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got the room to run. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Clock stops officially. 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. 1st down here for this offense. On the run, it's Dickens. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of the field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
The kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Back to pass. It's Cole. He's got a man down the middle. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
No gain on the play.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pulls it in. It's Duke. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Grab down the middle. It's Duke. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They finally bring him down, but the offense set it now. 1st down from the 15. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football.